Okay, yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new on here, we talk about everything crypto, how to do, airdrop, basically just how to earn while navigating this space in general. So if you clicked on the thumbnail of this video, you already know what this video is about. I'm talking about the best airdrop campaigns for 2025, no BS. Now, before I get into them, if you watch what's happening in the crypto space right now, yes, there are a lot of airdrop campaigns, but I feel like a lot of them are total bullshit. These are like the big influencers are kind of bringing a lot of people on board to these airdrops so that at the end of the day, they'll all just end up being referrals. Like any airdrop that's telling you refer this, refer that, just run, man, run. So anyway, this is not a refer you, refer me kind of airdrop. This is an airdrop whereby the amount of effort you put in is what you can take out. Like it's input, output, no referrals, straight to grinding. So now the airdrops we're talking about, one is MarginFi, second one is Linear, and the third one is Drift. Mind you, MarginFi and Linear are kind of done, but I'm just going to give you some specs about them in case probably you have done something regarding any of them in the past, or probably you could just go do some kind of interactions and you could still be eligible. But the one that is currently ongoing and you don't have enough time per se is Drift. It could end by June. So just follow me to my system. Let me show you how to get this airdrops. So before I just show you how to get Drift, I want to show you something about MarginFi and probably Linear. So here, MarginFi, if you go to their platform, as you can see, I'm on the platform now. I have some money staked here. Just supplied and borrowed some money. Now, see why I say that I don't know, it's kind of over, but you could still do something to get this. So when you come here, you can see that this is my rank, this is my points that I've accumulated for a very long time. And these points I've kind of stopped trading for a while now. I don't know why. So probably the airdrop is closed. But if you want to get this, you just have to just come here, connect your wallet, and find something to lend here and borrow against it. But mind you, this is risky and you can lose all your money, so you can also still lend like USDC or USDT if you want to be safe. Now, going forward, if you come to their platform, or if you come to their Twitter page, you can see that I want to just find a place whereby they're already hinting about margin. That's the name of their token, MGNR or so. But give me 1 minute. Okay, as you can see here, MRGN. Like the moment you start seeing stuff like this on their Twitter page, you know that something around their token is close. Because why would they be giving the name of their company is MarginFi? So why would they be giving conventional names if they're not going to have a token? Anyway, that's by the way. So now let's get to the next one, which is Drift. But before I go to Drift, let me show you something about Linear. So Linear, we've been following Linear for a while now, and it's rumored that for you to get the Linear airdrop, you should have a certain amount of LXP. Now I have some LXP, as you can see here. I have like 905 LXP, and I'm not even sure if it's enough because it's rumored that the limit of the LXP you should have for you to be eligible for the airdrop is like 1,500 LXP. I pray it's less, but the community that's on Discord, they're kind of still complaining that okay, a lot of people don't have LXPs, but they have used the chain one way or the other. So if you have used Linear one way or the other, or you can still go use Linear right now. Linear is just like every other L2 that you have used, whether you have used Arbitrum, Optimism, Screw, whatever. So just go interact with apps, make sure you change the chain to Linear, and then probably do 1 or 2 transactions. I'm not saying it's going to make you eligible, but who knows. Anyway, let's get to the main topic of today, which is Drift. Now, I don't have any money here to trade, but I'm just going to show you how to do it by yourself. It is a straight process, no BS, like I said, and it is grind hard, like input, output. What you put in is what you could get out. Now, when you come to Drift, don't worry about the links both to MarginFi and Drift. I will leave them in the description below so you can navigate to these places fast. Now, once you come to Drift, if you have not done this before, because this is like the second airdrop. The first airdrop came out and I got like $1,000 if I remember for 5 minutes. If you have not done this before, then you are going to actually spend some money creating a Drift account. I'll show you what that means. Although I'm not going to spend the money, but I'll just show you what I mean by that. But if you have done this before, probably you have created your account, so just go straight to farming. So wait for that part. Now, what do? When you come here, the first thing you do is connect your wallet as always. As you can see, my wallet's connected. I can disconnect and reconnect it. Now, once you reconnect it, it shows you your wallet balance, and this is Drift account balance. Drift account balance. Now, my wallet balance is currently $2.83. Like I said, I don't have any money here right now. But let's say you have like some money on your wallet balance. The first thing you will do first, if you haven't created the account, I would advise you to leave like $5 to $10 Solana. I advise you to leave $5 to $10 Solana for gas, because like I said, you're going to create the account. So leave like $5 to $10 Solana and still have like USDC, let's say like 20, 30 USDC, what you want to use to farm this airdrop, because it's going to cost you some money at the end of the day. So now, once you have 5 to 10 Solana, the first thing you should do is that you should click on deposit and withdraw. Now, if you haven't done this before, for you to deposit some money into your Drift account, that's when that Solana, I told you that you should keep 5 Solana, will come into play. They will debit you some money to create the Drift account. I don't know how much they used to debit. I think when I created mine, I think they debited like $3 to $4. So just within that range, that's why I say $5 to $10 worth of Solana, and then you create the account. And once you create the account, you can now deposit like any amount of money you want, whether it's 20, 10, any amount of money you feel comfortable farming this with. But I'll also tell you, the more money you farm with, the more you can get more tokens. You get what I'm saying? So once you just click on deposit, you confirm your deposit and you click on the transaction, and by the time you do that, in less than no time, you will see some money in your Drift account. Now, once you see some money in your Drift account, the next thing you do is go to this place, trade. Make sure you're on the Perpetuals platform. Now, if you don't know how to trade, you can still farm this. Just be prepared to lose like some money. You know, like no pain, no gain. Don't be prepared to lose some money, because what you'll be doing is you're opening a trade and you're closing the trade immediately. But in the process of doing that, because now if you don't know how to like access the market to know when to buy or when to sell, you may just lose money in a flash. But what I'm trying to make you understand is that if you can open a trade fast and close it fast, even if you're going to lose money, you're not going to lose so much money. Now, if you know how to trade, voila, that's good for you. You can just, know when to open trades. Probably you put a stop loss, and whatever happens, you are good, because your stop loss is like a safety net for each trade you place. Now, how do you go about the trade? Remember, like I said, make sure you're on the Perpetuals platform. The next thing you do is you come here. Oh shit. You come here and look for any pair of your choice. Like here is more like, this is a DEX for trading. It's just like Binance or your MEX or your KuCoin where you trade your futures. But this time you are doing it on chain. You're not doing it on a centralized exchange. So here you have trading pairs like Solana, BTC, Ethereum, Drift, Render. Basically a lot of pairs, that you love to trade, and your favorite cryptos, whatever. Even meme coins are here, as you can see, Mundeng, Fog, blah 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 blah. So just select anyone. My favorite pairs to trade are always Sol and Jup, because I just love both of them. So you select whatever. Like, let me select Jup again. Let me select Jupiter again. As you can see, it has a 10x. Some of them have 10x's, some of them have 5x's. Now, once you select Jupiter, like I just did, the first thing you should do is, like, if you don't know how to trade, this is how you farm this. You click on long or short, depending on whatever you want. But our advice is to just try to have an insight of the market before you long or short, so you don't just lose money crazily. Because before this transaction is going to complete, you will definitely lose money if you don't know how to trade. So just accept that fact. But most of the time you're going to lose a lot of money, like $1, $2, you get the case. Now, once you click on long or short, depending on which one you want to go for, max out this leverage. Max it out. Max out the leverage. Then you go down and you just click on long. This button will shine green. I don't have any money here, that's why it's not shining green. You click on long. Immediately you click on long, it prompts your wallet, confirm the transaction, and in your positions you will see an open position here. Immediately you see an open position here, you will see an X button whereby you can just click on it and exit the trade immediately. And immediately you click on the exit button, automatically it prompts your wallet. You click on it and it exits immediately. Now, immediately you click on long and you confirm the transaction, you're going to get what is called fuel. As you can see here, I have 71,000 fuel and my global rank is I'm the 10,796 person. I've been farming this obviously from like for like 2 months now when I got this information, but I didn't know that okay, at some point it's going to be this big, because by the time I show you how to get it, I'll take you to their Twitter page and show you the things they are saying, hinting about this airdrop. So now, like I said, it's pretty much explanatory. Once you open a trade, just click on max out this, scroll down, click on long. Once it prompts your wallet address, accept the transaction, and you have a position open. Now immediately you have a position open. This is for people that cannot trade. Immediately you see an X order here, cancel it. Click on the X, cancel. That is like for you to cancel your order or close your order. Maybe you cancel it, it's going to prompt your wallet again. You click accept the transaction and the trade will be closed. Yes, like I said, in the process you may lose like $1, $2. It's part of how to farm this. And for every time you click on a transaction, you open a trade, you are going to get fuel. And for any time you close a trade, you are also going to get fuel. Now for people that can actually trade, this is just like a straight up process for you. You do your analysis and then you come watch how the market is going, and then you click your trades. And when you click your trades, when you open an order, you will see where to add your stop loss and your take profits, and you are good. That's all, nothing much. But now there are other ways to earn fuel. This is just the way to earn fuel faster, because a trader or people that trade actually like have more edge in farming this airdrop. But if you feel like you can't trade, you don't want to lose that $1 or $2, let me show you another method to get fuel. Now when you come to this dashboard, as you can see, this is my rank, your fuel earned, blah 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 blah. So it's showing you the amount of fuel. Okay, it's showing you how to get fuel. So this is how to get fuel here. Activities that can get you fuel and how to earn fuel. As you can see, I started staking drift at some point and I got $1.99 fuel. Like I said, it's not like you won't get fuel, but for you to stake now, you need like a lot of money to stake, and if people don't have like $1,000, $2,000 to just dump into this, and this whatever you stake can still go down in price because you are staking the asset this time. So you are still, at the end of the day, you could still potentially lose money anyway. So me, I prefer trading because it's easier and I know how to trade. So at the end of the day, it's just like a win-win situation for me. It's more like I'm trading on Binance, but this time I'm trading to earn something in the future. Now there are other ways to still make money. You can deposit and lend. I'll show you where to deposit and lend, and you can also borrow money. But remember, for every drift staking, you get 10 fuel for every drift you stake for 28 days. That's for every drift you stake, you get 10 fuel. Now for trading, you get 1 fuel for every $1 in taker volume. So that's why I say make sure you max out that 10x or whatever x, max it out, because once you max it out, it calculates it by every dollar. And let's say you're using $20 now to trade, $20 and you put a 10x on it, that's now $200. So for every $200, imagine 1 fuel times 200, so you get 200 fuel every time you click on an open order, and if you get another 200 fuel anytime you close that order. So 400 fuel for each trade you make, once you open and close. So you see how fast you can go now waiting for 28 days to get 10 fuel. But at the end of the day, whatever you feel is convenient for you, go for it. Now there are also ways to also earn fuel. Like I said, you can deposit and lend money on this platform. And how do you go about that? You go to earn, and you can see here borrow and lend. So you just go there, click on borrow and lend. Probably by the time it takes you there, it's just like margin fight. So you just borrow some money on the platform. But for you to borrow, you should have something to lend. So you can lend USDC, USDT, and still borrow USDC or USDT. You don't need to borrow something that is volatile like the token itself, which is Drift. I feel like my network has issues. That's why the borrow and lend section is not opening. But once it opens, it's just like I said, it's the same thing like Drift. It's the same thing. So like margin file. Just go there. You see a way to lend. Remember, for you to lend, you need to have like some money in your wallet, and you have to push it to this platform first. You don't have to push it to this platform. You just need to have some money to lend in your wallet, and then you lend. The only time you need to push money to this platform is when you want to trade. And I feel like that's the fastest way to get fuel. My network is shitty, but it's not going to slow us down at the end of the day. It's not going to slow us down at the end of the day. So you see, as you can see, they say this campaign ends by June 2025. So you have to be fast, because we're already in March and June is just around the corner. Anyway, while this is loading, let me know whether I can go here and check for drifts and show you some things. Now, like I was saying, this is their platform. They have 122,000 followers. Say the home of on-chain trading on Solana. This project is already live. Like I said, I got $1,000 the first time, but they're kind of incentivizing people to stay on their platform and trade, so you could still earn more jobs. So let's go. Let me just show you what I'm looking for. Now, imagine you say, what's an airdrop featuring drift protocol? Are you seeing what I'm telling you? Like, they won't just tell you they're going to give you an airdrop. They are just kind of, it will give you highlights, you know. So you say, ready, set, drift. The full leaderboard is now live. Only top 100. Where do you rank? You get? So they're like telling you to make you know that, okay, yes, something like this is coming. It's up to you to grind. This is what people have accumulated so far. So get on your grind, bro. Get on your grind. I'm just looking for something, and then I'll be done with this video. So see what they're saying here. GM to follow 174 drifters by tonight. Show your proof of drifts fuel balance. So like at the end of this campaign, your fuel balance will be converted to drift. I don't know how the conversion will be done, but I know the more fuel you can accumulate, that's the more drift you can get. So like I said, input, output, get on your grind, bro. Is there any place? Okay, see, this is what I was trying to look for. The next stage of fuel is here. Community quests are live. Trade together, achieve milestones, unlock more, blah 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 blah, being together. Now it goes further to say, what's fuel? Fuel is Drift's reward program for all drifters. Activities on Drift and fuel, some are boosted. The more trade activity, the more milestones unlock. The more milestones unlocked, the bigger the drop. I'll leave you with that. So like I said, if you want to do this, make sure you move fast. My network is kind of shitty, so I can't show you how to do the N part, but it's pretty much easy. Just go to N, click OK. It's loading, but I don't want to waste your time. Go to N, click on borrow and lend. Make sure you have like any amount of money you feel you want to lend on this platform, probably in USDC or USDT. Have some gas and just lend and borrow, and you could earn. But those are like the slow ways to get fuel. Whether you're lending and borrowing or you're staking. If you really want to move fast, then you go into the arena and trade. Yes, you're going to lose some money, but in the long term, it can be worth it. So now, if you like stuff like this, please don't forget to give us a like on this video, and also don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. See you guys in the next one. Stay tuned, because there are always amazing and exciting opportunities in this space, and I'll always be here to put you on it. Peace.